Good evening, YouTube, and welcome back to Paisano's Music and Vinyl Talk. I am your host, Paisano. Alrighty, if you're new to the channel, welcome. We talk about rock and roll here. If you've been watching for some time and not yet subscribed, please do. Don't leech off of Paisano's extensive knowledge of rock and roll. Tonight we're going to talk about Uriah Heep, a British rock group from mainly the early 70s. They lasted into the 80s too. But their heyday was the very early to mid 70s. And this album is called Sweet Freedom, and it came out in 1973. Now this album, a lot of people are gonna maybe disagree with me, but this was the start of the slide after what I consider the big three of Uriah Heep albums. Look at Yourself, Demons and Wizards, and The Magician's Birthday. I consider those the three best. This one is just outside those ones. Came out after The Magician's Birthday, which was released in 1972. It's a great album, make no mistake about it, but not as good as the previous three I mentioned overall. This saw a slight shift in style, a little more of a funkiness to the guitar, and while we're talking about the guitar in this album was not too long on it. Not too long on electric guitar. Mainly the singer, David Byron, and the keyboard player, Ken Hensley. They pretty much took center stage on this album. Mick Box, their lead guitarist, kind of took a back seat. But it had some good songs on it. It had a couple of questionable moments. This album was given to me by a friend of the channel, Big Al Anderson. He had duplicates of it, much in the same way that he did with another recent review. The Keith Richards solo album that I did a couple of weeks ago. Let's go over the track listing, shall we? Starts off with Dreamer. Excuse me, allergies are kind of driving me crazy today. Followed by Stealin', which was a single for this album. Followed by One Day and Sweet Freedom, the title track. Side 2, If I Had the Time, 7 Stars, Circus, and Pilgrim. Now, 7 Stars is unique in the sense that at the end of the song, the alphabet of the English language made its way into the lyrics, which was a little on the unusual side. We'll call it unusual, although Uriah Heep was no stranger to psychedelic and a little on the unusual. Let's open it up. Members of the band as they appeared in 1973. This saw a shift in record labels too. They were off of Mercury and onto Warner Brothers for this one. Shift in style, shift in record companies. And this is the classic Burbank Palm Tree Warner Brothers in conjunction with Bronze. You can still see the Bronze sun on there. And Yeah, it was a very enjoyable listen. No doubt Uriah Heep, no doubt early to mid 70s Uriah Heep. There's no questioning that. Had that sound to it, but there's a little lyric sheet on the inside as well. All right. What will Paisano dig up next week? Tune in Monday night. We'll break out the magic hat and draw a new album. All right. Until next time, YouTube. Thank you and good night.